Hello and welcome back to Bob and Angels and my city block playthrough. So, there's been a ton of things that happened since last time. I wanted to prepare as much as possible for starting the logistic train network and the city blocks. Because I made the city blocks so big, it was a pain in the ass to build them now in the beginning. Because, yeah, they're big and I didn't have enough landfill for this and I didn't have enough landfill for this. It's actually not even done right now. My stone ran out and yeah, it was just a big pain in the ass. I've also filled in turrets all around the base. It's not perfect, but it's gonna shoot down some biters. I've had to deal with a lot of biters and I ran around killing some bases and stuff. So we're up to 39% biter evolution, which is not great at this point. It's really, really not great. Anyway, as you can see, I have prepared a number of different city blocks. I have decided to make these, I'm not sure what I'm gonna call them, but I've made these 6 blocks wide, whoops. So 6 blocks wide, and the reason for this is actually, it fits with the amount of different ores that I can mine, and I think it's a quite decent length. It's quite long, but with faster trains and stuff, I don't think this is going to be an issue. We will see. We will see what happens. I've never done this before. But I have prepared to... I've prepared with sorting of all the ores. I have prepared with iron plates, copper plates, and tin and lead plates. So we're going to have 3 smelting areas, 6 sorting areas, and then I have prepared a wood area where we'll have our greenhouses and a circuit area. And as we kind of move things into this logistics train network area, we will see if we can start removing pieces of the base so we can fill this area out. If my estimations are correct, we should be able to have 24 city blocks within this area right here. So we should be able to put another one down here, and that should be 4 times 6. Which is going to enable us to do quite a lot of things. To start off with, these areas are really big. Probably overkill. I think Nilaus did something like 4 times 4. So his blocks are kind of smaller than mine. And it would have helped immensely to have done a 4x4 instead of a 5x5 in the beginning, because this was a pain in the ass to build. Anyway, I think it's gonna be fine. We just need to get through this initial hurdle and get everything started. So tin and lead will share an area. Iron will share an area with steel for now. No problem, really. And circuits, we will do both basic circuit boards and basic electronic boards, and possibly electronic circuit boards in this area to start off with. We will see how that works out. It will be very interesting to try anyway. And after I build the circuits, I immediately want to get a research area up. So then we can remove the research that we have right here. Anyway, that's quite a lot of talking, so there are some things that we need to do now. We need a couple of warehouses. We're going to need some of these bricks too. We're going to need some steel, because we need to start preparing the sorting area. And we're going to need to see how that's going to work out. Now, the sorting area right now, it's not going to be, it's not going to fill everything out. Oh, that was quite unnecessary to grab all that steel, apparently. Let's build some ore sorting facilities. You built 2, 3, 4. Let's build 4 ore crushers. I think we're gonna need some copper for that too. Why? What am I missing? Is it iron? No, it can't be iron. Oh. Apparently we need stone for these too. Oh, that's interesting. Let's grab some stone. Let's build 4 of that. So first and foremost, we want to plan this out and see how it's gonna look. Should be decently easy to replicate once we have a layout that kind of works. Now our resources are quickly running out, so we're not in a hurry, but we are not. We kind of need to at least make sure this gets up quite quickly. So this is going to be our loading area, which is going to look like this. And then we will have our unloading area up here. Didn't I grab a bunch of bricks? Did I use all of them? I guess I did. This will be our unloading area. So we are gonna get Saphirite into these 4 warehouses. How do we want to sort this? So exactly how is this relationship? So you need 4 crushed Saphirite every second. And that's 2 crushers, I think. We can, I mean, filling one of these belts is going to be quite quick. Let's see here. Maybe we don't even do it like that. Get Saphirite out. We get Saphirite out from let's say start with this one. So Saphirite will come on this here. We'll go into these machines here. Something like this. then we will have a ton of things coming out from this. That, I mean, this will fill this belt quickly. What am I lacking to make this? Again, it's stone brick actually. Well, I have a steel furnace with me. Is that enough? Yes. I think this is going to be too much for this belt to handle. Possibly. Let's output that to 2 different belts then. Or do we want to filter the outputs already? Trying to think of a good layout for this. Well, first, let's make sure that we get 2 outputs for this. So then we should have this instead. Let's make some more inserters. Let's see, drop tile position. There we go. And then we have input for this. Quite okay. We could filter so we only get crushed Saphirite on one belt. Then we'd have to use filter inserters, but it's not impossible. That would eliminate the need to do anything fancy with it. Then we could just get the crushed stone somewhere. Because that's going to be... Or... That's also an option. Or we don't care about the routing of the items at all. We just... Something like that. Fuck. Could do this. Let's erase this. Okay, so the thought here would be we get these two to come out. We get them into this warehouse here. Now I didn't bring enough belt, of course. Let's just finish this here. So then we get these two. We have these are quite in the middle, I would say. Pretty much as possible. Question is, the way we have this set up now, I think we would do something like this. We're gonna get a couple of different products out of this. We are going to get 3 different products from this. And that will be very interesting to deal with. Let's take a blueprint of this. Then we mirror this. Yeah, well, not quite. Let's keep the belt in the middle. Like this. Let's get rid of this. Should probably have and then we can put this one on this side. And now we don't have enough belt. So we're gonna have to go and get a couple of things. Let's just put some of these out if we have not already. Why is that not connected? Connected. Whoops. Well, we don't need that one anyway. We don't need that one either. Whoops. Driving and hitting all these poles is quite frustrating. Okay, so we need more warehouses, definitely. For that, we're gonna need more stone brick. Something like that. Let's get some more of this. We need more belt. Gonna need quite a lot more belt. Just to be sure. Let's grab as much as we can. Which was more than I expected. Let's put these things into the car, so I don't have to deal with them. And let's go back. So We are gonna need a couple more loaders. And some more warehouses. So this is gonna be the let's get these going here. To maybe this point. Then we have a warehouse there. Then we have a warehouse here. So actually that doesn't fit very well at all. There's probably going to be some issues with this layout later. But and I don't even think, no, we can't do that, can we? If I put this loader here, I put those in there, they're not gonna move anywhere, are they? No, so that's not gonna work. But we can use either filter inserters, or we can use loaders like this. Because that's going to work fine. I think we do this, honestly. Okay, good. So the outputs that we'll get is pretty much iron, copper, and slag. So one output, one output, one output. Let's send the slag up here. This should only be slag, and this should only be where are the ores here? This should only be iron ore. Then we're going to need a little bit more here. Let's get that going. So this will be iron, and then we will have copper, and then we will have slag. This should work pretty well. Now I do want these limited. Let's see. This is going to be less than, this was slag, right? So when slag is less than, say, 2000, this should work. This should not be slag, this should be copper. So when copper is less than 2000, and this should be when iron is less than 2000. Okay. Then we need we're gonna need all of those actually. I think that's so we're gonna need another one here because we're gonna get crushed stone out here. So we're gonna get crushed stone down here too that we need to somehow take care of. And then this should also be wired, and this should be when crushed stone is less than 2000. Okay. And crushed stone will only come from the other one. So the crushed stone will go directly from these two. Let's say directly there, and then directly out. Now, having these warehouses with only 8,000 in them, that's going to be like 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. That's going to be 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000. That would be one warehouse, which is a big waste right now. But when we are going to want to make bigger deliveries and stuff, then this is going to be very nice. So we remove the crushed stone there. Then we also get this out. And this needs to go here somewhere. Let's remove the car a little bit, or move the car. This needs to go here. There we go. And then we do the same here. You drop to this. In case, I don't think this is gonna be anywhere close to filling this up, but or this is just way overkill and we should just do the same layout as we did down here. This is a very compact layout that works very well. And then we could have just fed these different ones. Well, that's certainly a thought. Well, in theory, we are now kind of soon ready. What we have left is setting up the logistics stations and setting up a way to balance these out. So we can unload the trains fully. And the same with these. It should be balanced, so there is 500 of each in, or 2,000, so 500 of each thing should be in each warehouse to make loading trains faster. Well, that's that. We need to get a bunch of filter inserters, because that's what we need. Let's make some green wire too. We're gonna need a bunch of filter inserters for loading the trains. I think that's one of the requirements of the logistics train network system thing. So let's craft a bunch of filter inserters, right? Is there anything else that we might need? Might need some of these. That's also... Let's just grab some of this. Good. Let's grab some of these normal circuits. And then some of the blue ones again. 100 more. So then we are kind of prepared to deal with the rest. And then we need to make sure that this works. Works quite okay. Anyway, it's been quite a long episode, so I think I will end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.